please send help. We miss our members at the gym, and we're running out of things to do to keep us entertained. Please. Welcome to Whiteboard WOD day number 8. Question of the day. Oh!
I forgot what question.
I know. What has been your favorite workout thus far? We've had 7 that we've programmed for you. We've been doing them, of course, ourselves, but what is your favorite you've done so far? Sam hasn't been doing them. He's the next level, so don't worry about him. But my favorite one was Thursday's, the optional RX Plus one where you had 2 rounds instead of 1. I did those 2 rounds, and they were painful, but I really did like that one. That was a good one.
What time did you do that too?
5:30 in the morning with Shauna and Colleen.
Who won?
You get 3 guesses. The first 2 don't count.
Shauna.
Shauna. So that was my favorite one. What's your guys' favorite workout so far? Today's workout, we are starting out with the PVC with a purpose warm-up. We have some shoulder mobility stuff that is going to be important to warm up with your PVC pipe. Sam, what are we doing today?
You're doing it every 3 minutes times 6.
So every 3 minutes we are doing work.
Yes, every 3 minutes we are doing work. Yep,
Perfect.
We have a 3-minute window to get the work done in.
Oh, we have to get it all done in 3 minutes.
That is the goal.
Okay, what are our movements?
Yeah. First thing we have, PVC pipe strict press.
Okay.
PVC pipe overhead squats.
Okay.
Dumbbell or kettlebell devil's press, 1 arm.
Mm-hmm.
Mountain climbers.
Woo.
All right.
That's a lot for 3 minutes.
Yeah, so we'll first explain the movement.
Okay.
PVC pipe strict press. Dominic, you want a demo? Because you're looking
So,
jacked.
because I'm looking jacked, he says, thank you. This is why we have him here.
Yep.
We're going to be doing a front rack press.
Uh-huh.
So what I want you to think about is even though there's a PVC pipe, we're going to be really working on form with this and having a good movement. So with this press, am I going like this?
Nope. You are going to have your elbows nice and high. You're pretty much going to go in a straight line overhead. Get a double chin, Dominic. Yep. Double chin. Yep, just like so. Couple things to think about. The main thing is keeping that rib cage sucked in. We don't want to see none of like this, like an upside down bench press. You want to keep it nice and tight and keeping those elbows out in front.
Okay, and one reason we says nice and tight and not arching back like this is when we do have a lot of weight and we're starting to do these, if you arch like this, it's not going to feel good.
Nope. Don't
Okay.
want no upside down
So
bench
12 strict presses. Am I doing them like this?
press. Nope. Nice and controlled.
Okay.
Yep. We want
Nice
good
and
movement
controlled.
quality for those.
Keep those elbows up. If you find yourself with your elbows coming down, remember to bring them back up.
Okay. And then we have 12 overhead squats. So when we're thinking about these, we're having our hands nice and wide on the PVC pipe, just like so.
So kind of like a snatch grip.
Yep, snatch grip. And it's just like air squats, pretty much we're keeping our weight on our heels and keeping our knees out and chest up at the bottom. Let's see it, Dominic. Yep. Ooh, yeah, you look good. Chest up at the bottom, a little more, Dominic.
Chest up
There
at
you
the
go.
bottom.
There you go. Yep.
Woo!
Yep. So just make sure if you're struggling with the PVC pipe coming forward, go a little wider with those hands.
Yeah, and a good snatch grip, if you don't have a good reference for that, is if your PVC pipe's in your hip crease pocket when you bend over and you lock those arms out straight, that is a good snatch grip. Or if you've got your grip and you bend your knees and the PVC pipe doesn't move, that is also a good way to check. And like Sam said, you are free to kind of move it around a little bit until you find where that comfort level is. Some people are going to be more comfortable with the narrow grip. Some people are going to be more comfortable with a wider grip. With that movement, like you said, keep those heels on the ground. Some of us guys are going to have a little difficult time with mobility. You can feel free to widen your hips a little bit, widen your feet a little bit, opening up those hips a little bit more. Just make sure when you do that, you keep your knees out and you're not letting them buckle in like that. Yep.
Nope, no cavers. And then after the overhead squats, we got 12 alternating one-arm devil presses.
Ooh,
so I will show how they are done with a dumbbell, and Dominic's going to show how they're done with a kettlebell.
I will attempt to do so, yes.
So you got one arm on the dumbbell, jump down to push up, step up, overhead.
That was kind of a slow, sissy one. Let's see a real movement here, Sam. Oh, there we go.
Just like so. Yep.
So what you notice, even though he's starting with that swing, he's still keeping the weight close to him. He's not letting it get out completely.
Yep.
in front of him, right? And it is a full burpee essentially, except with weight. What other pointers on that do you have with the dumbbell?
Just when you start to swing the dumbbell overhead, keep your back straight, so chest up.
So the kettlebell is going to be a little bit more of a difficult movement just because of the shape of the kettlebell. So what I'm going to be doing is the same thing though, getting down on my chest, do a burpee. When I come up, what you want to do is when you swing, you're going to have a little bit of a twist because you don't want that kettlebell to flip over and hit your wrist really hard. So I'm going to swing it up and twist. Yeah, come overhead. When I come down, same thing with the other arm. Swing it up and a little bit of a twist at the top, right? With a dumbbell, those are going to move a little bit faster because at the top you can just drop the weight and switch arms.
Yep.
With kettlebell, you're going to have to set it down. A little more difficult to drop. Last movement, what do we got?
We've got 50 mountain climbers.
Woo!
Yeah.
Show us a good mountain climber. I don't want to do it. What you'll notice Sam is not doing is he's not getting his knees all the way up to those elbows. So we really want your knees all the way up to your elbows.
So you plan on doing them wrong? Alright. How's that?
There we go. That's a good mountain climber there. So one thing on this, again, it's every 3 minutes on the minute. So you're working for that 3 minutes. We do want you to hustle on these. Obviously the strict press, make sure they're nice and clean. Overhead squats, nice and clean. You're gonna haul on those devil's presses. Really bust those out. Once you get to the mountain climbers, you're gonna hustle to get those 50 in. What we want you to do though, is we only want you to be working for about 2.5 minutes. So if you find yourself at 40 or 45 mountain climbers and that 2.5 minute mark is hit, we're gonna have you stop because we do want you to have at least 30 seconds break. So if you're going kind of slow that first round though, and you think the second round, you can speed that up, do that instead. That would be much better.
Yep. Ideally, I'd say take somewhere around like 2 minutes to get that work done in though.
I think 2 minutes is pretty doable.
Yep, so yeah, you move through it, and then whatever time is left in that 3 minutes, you get to rest.
Perfect.
Yep.
This can be a good one. I'm excited to do this.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Let us know if you have any questions on the workout.